I said product weird. Product? You can go over the lines if you keep talking. Don't hate me. Did we do highlighter? Oh, we did. No, I've got nothing. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all doing super great. So in today's video, we are going to be doing, as the title suggests, kind of a summer glam makeup look. Is that what I would call this? I'm not too sure. Maybe? Yeah, I think summer glam, because this is the kind of look that I would wear if I was going to like a vineyard and wine tasting and bottomless mimosas on a cute patio that overlooks a little river in a small town, and then go window shopping in the small town. Yeah, so that's what I would call this. This isn't really the look that I would like wear every day going out or like to a park, unless I was gonna be taking pictures, which I don't really do. So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing that look, the one that's more chill, it's like a 6-minute get ready, just kind of slap some things on your face and go so you look like a little put together, let me know, and I'm more than happy to do that, because that's definitely my more used summer look. But this is my like, I'm cute, I'm summery, hee 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 look. So let's get started. Obviously, since it's summer, the sun is beating down on us, so it's always important to use an SPF. I'm dead. It's always important to use an SPF. So I've got the La Roche-Posay Anthelios XL sunscreen here. It's really expensive, so I actually only use this stuff on my face and my like this area and behind my neck because I burn really badly. Anyway, so I already have this on right now, so I'm not gonna put it on again. But I really love this one specifically because it gives a super nice glow to your skin, and in the summer I like to look glowy because I'm sweaty, so I might as well just embrace it anyway. So I definitely go for more glowy products, as you will see is a theme going forward here. So I'm going to start with my skin first. I guess we will zoom in because I did ask you guys in a previous video, and everybody that answered said that they like to be zoomed in for the makeup, so let's zoom in now. Don't mind my lips. I did just have lipstick on and I wiped it off, so they're looking a little red right now, but we're just gonna move forward. So going into primer for today, because makeup's gotta stay on through the whole vineyard, I'm gonna be using the Essence Fresh Fit and Awake primer. This one is just, ooh, there's something about it. It's glowy and a little blurring, which I will always take. I'm gonna throw that away, that makeup. Kind of smells like perfume, so if you don't like that, I would just say get over it, because this product's really nice. Sorry. Okay. Alright, so I'm actually gonna put my concealer down first before I go in with any sort of foundation type product, just because I feel like it looks a little bit more natural this way. And for my summer glowy look, I like to do kind of like a natural look. It's not natural at all, but we like to pretend here. I just realized I didn't have a mirror, so I'm just going to use this one. So I'm going to be using the PS My Perfect Color ultra-longwear hydrating concealer, and I'm just going to do a tiny touch and a tiny touch and a tiny and tiny. I do have quite a bit of darkness under my eyes because I don't sleep very well, and especially out here, and I just find it brightens everything up a little bit. And I like to bring it kind of in, and I'm actually going to bring it on top because I'm not really going to bother with. Next, I'm going to go in with my foundation type product, and for that I'm going to use my Clarins BB Cream Skin Detox Fluid. I like this one especially for summer because it's got an SPF. I always try and put something on my face that has an additional SPF just to go on top of the sunscreen that I put on originally. These things always say like SPF 25, but I don't know if you know this or not, you actually need a lot of product to build up to the SPF 25 that's written on this label. It's like a tablespoon or more sometimes. So always go in with an additional SPF before going in with this product. This is just kind of like a buffer up. So I'm just gonna take that much. I'm going to blend it out first with a brush. This is the Real Techniques Ultimate Buffing Brush. And I don't want anything like full coverage or coveragey at all. I just want something that's going to even out the skin tone a little bit. And, you know, not really putting too much on my forehead because it's just a forehead. I don't really need coverage on my forehead. I just like it down here to kind of cover up some of the redness here and give my bronzer something to stick to. Alright, so once I've got that was a large commotion. So once I've got that done, I'm just going to take my sponge and soak up any excess product. Why did I say product weird? Product? Product. I feel like I'm pronouncing too many syllables. Product. I just added a little bit more of my Maybelline Brow Tattoo Studio in the shade medium brown, just to touch up the spots that it was getting kind of sparse on. I love this product for the summer because it is waterproof, and if you accidentally find a pool and decide to go swimming, they'll stay on. And for me, brows are like the most important part. And this is my last tube. I'm really hoping it lasts me through the summer because after this I have to switch to something cruelty free, and I actually don't know of any like waterproof or similar products that are cruelty free yet. I've been like procrastinating looking into it because I'm kind of scared because I've been using this for years. So I'm hoping this gets me to at least September. I don't know if it will though. Wish me luck. I'm just going to move into bronzer, and for that I'm going to use my Too Faced La Belle Carousel little palette thing here and go in with the Sun Bunny dark bronzer here. I love this one because it's glittery, and for the summer I like to glitz and glow and glam. I'm going to be using the Real Techniques blush brush today, as every day, and just throw her on. Slap it on, really. I don't really give too much care. When I said glam at the beginning of this look, I hope you took that with like a grain of salt, because I don't know who's really out here wearing glam summer makeup. So for blush, I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild makeup stick in the blush shade, which is 803 Floral Majority. And I love doing a cream blush in the summer because for some reason it just looks more natural, and like I mentioned at one point here, I'm trying to go for natural. And this one, it just has kind of like a pretty pink color. So I'm just going to start kind of here on my cheeks. And then I'm actually just going to kind of bring it up around my eyebrows area. My boyfriend always laughs at me because I put foundation on to cover up the red, and then I use blush and add more red. So I could have just not used foundation or blush in the first place. But he doesn't really understand the process. To be honest, I don't really understand the process. My process, so that's what matters. So for highlighter, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution liquid highlighter in the shade Champagne. And I just like to take a drop on the back of my hand and just take that on my finger so that it's not, you know, aggressive, and just tap it in. This method is the only method that I have found that I like this highlighter. I just want to point that out in case anybody wants to buy it. This is the only way that I can make it look good. And as I mentioned before, because I do have quite a bit of darkness, I find myself often bringing my highlighter into this area, especially if I'm not really wearing any other eyeshadow or anything like that, just to help brighten it up. And then I just use kind of like a cleaner finger and blend out the edges. So for eyes, I'm going to do the easiest, most simple, least dramatic look of my entire existence. I'm going to go into the ColourPop Give It To Me Straight palette. You could put eyeshadow primer on if you wanted to. I don't want to. So that's why I put a little bit of concealer on my lids. So I'm going to skip that step. Don't hate me. So in the ColourPop Give It To Me Straight palette, I am going to take this shade and the smallest touch of this shade and blend it into my crease. And I'm going to do that using my Morphe M330 brush. I almost said 339. So I'm loading kind of up on that shade and just touching into that one. And then I'm going to build it up a little bit if I need to. But I really just want to frame the eye with this. Do we see this sweat mustache here? Okay, that's all I'm going to do for the crease, and I'm just going to take this light shimmery shade and pack it on my lid. Or tap it on my lid, it doesn't have to pack. I just want there to be a little bit of shimmer, or a lot of shimmer depending how we're feeling. Just something to brighten up the eye. And that's all I'm going to do for the eyes. It's literally the least exciting thing, but it just makes me feel a little bit better, a little more put together, pulled awake. So I'm going to take this Essence Extreme Lasting eyeliner and just pop it in my lower lash line. Great face that I was making. Honestly, if you wanted to, you could just take your bronzer shade, whatever bronzer you used, and fluff that in the crease, and your highlighter or your blush shade or whatever, and just put it on the lid. Like, that's also a very easy way to go about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my setting spray now. So I like to use the Catrice Illuminating Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Setting Spray. Give her a shake. That just adds a little extra glow on top of the sunscreen, and then on top of the primer, and then on top of the bronzer, on top of the highlighter, we have the setting spray. So for mascara, I'm going to be using a waterproof mascara. As I mentioned earlier, I do get sweaty, and I get really sweaty under my eyes, which is like a really weird place to get sweaty, but whatever. So in the summer, a waterproof mascara is quite literally the only thing that I can wear without getting smudges everywhere. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. And I don't like to, you know, build it up too much, but we're going for glam. Okay, and to finish it off for the lips, I've got this Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil, and this one's in the shade Red Berry. And I love this one because my lips get super, super dry and sometimes sunburnt, and this one just kind of adds a little bit of sheen without adding too much. And you can go over the lines if you keep talking. Honestly, this lip oil is my literal favorite and one of the things that I'm most sad about giving up when it comes to moving cruelty free. So I'll find something better. ColourPop has some great lip oils also. Okay, so this is the finished look. Pretty easy, pretty basic, but feels kind of put together, kind of flirty, kind of summery, a little bit glam. I don't like wearing a ton of heavy makeup in the summer because it's too much, you know, it's too much. Anyway, so let's zoom out now. Alright, so I am very happy with the finished look. This is pretty much exactly what I would wear, almost with no exceptions. The only thing I might switch out is the blush for another liquid blush that I have, or maybe the highlight for the Guerlain Liquid Pearls that I have, or even this Wet n Wild highlight stick. This bronzer is definitely like my go-to summer bronzer all the time, but now I have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting one, so which is also a bit glittery, so I'm probably going to try that too this summer. Sometimes I'll switch the eyes out for, you know, one of these shades here, a little bit more taupe, more neutral, depending on what I'm wearing. And the lip oil, sometimes I'll just use like a clear gloss or a different gloss, or I don't know. That's about it. If you did enjoy this video, please let me know if you would like to see the more toned down version of this, which is basically just would be a 5-minute video of me putting mascara on. Okay, it would be a little bit more than that, but just let me know if you want to see it, because I would like to do it. So I guess if none of you tell me you don't want to see it, I'm gonna do it. Let's do it that way. Cool. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up down below, as well as hit that subscribe button if you want to see a new video here every single Sunday. And without further ado, goodbye. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day wherever you are in this beautiful world. I hope you enjoy your summer and that it is better than last summer. So bye!